Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Total War Attila Western Roman Empire campaign. And in the last episode, we left off after basically just having finished taking care of Gaul. We've pushed the Utes out. We've taken back Colonia Agrippina, which had been lost to us for a long time now, several years in game. But it's ours again. And so we've essentially purged all of our territory of any hostiles, at least for the moment. We do have a rebellion happening here that we're going to have to go deal with. But other than that, not really a big issue. Of course, the Visigoths are still hanging out here. But, you know, they can't really do anything. They're not raiding us either. They're just sitting there. So what we're going to have to do today is take care of these rebellions. We've got one in Africa here and then one in, what was that, Illyria? Sort of like northern Greece, and more importantly, the Caledonians decided to basically cut themselves loose from our I don't know what to call it. They were our vassals, and they you know, broke that agreement, and now we're at war with them. And that was an unwise move for them, considering they haven't really built back their forces yet. I did leave like a garrison in the area, a small one, to just sort of keep them in line. And the 6th Legion under Lucius Veranius is nearby as well to deal with them. So I'm basically going to just utterly destroy these guys, because frankly they've asked for it at this point. So let's head on in here. And oh, we're a bit short, unfortunately. Let's encircle them for now. And what I can do is I can grab a bunch of mercenaries right here that should help level this out. We need spear units because we have swords. So you guys are spear, and you're fairly inexpensive. I can only afford one at the moment, unfortunately. I don't know if that's a good idea. Brigands would at least bring me some skirmishing ability. That is exactly the amount of gold I have left as well. Yeah, I think skirmishers are going to be pretty useful here. Let's see, you are reinforcing, correct? You are. Okay. That is winnable. I don't know if I want to... I might wait a turn and see if they attack me. I'd rather fight without the village so they don't get the additional benefit of towers. Public order here is not looking so great, is it? So what I need to do, and this will have to happen next turn, obviously, because I don't have any money now, is... excuse me, we're going to need to build some sort of sanitation buildings here. I'll probably build it in Saguntium, just because that'll cost me less of the population surplus. So I'll build, I can't remember what it is for Romans. It's wells for the... I've been playing a lot of different Barbarian Kingdom campaigns, so I know what it is for them, but for everybody else, I don't really recall. Let's see, anything that'll boost, yeah. Carry one of those, because you may as well be boosting our research. Let's see. Sure, grab both of those. And how many other armies do we still have sitting around doing nothing? Let's see. The Emperor Licinius Honorius Augustus is just kind of hanging out in Savaria. There's nothing really going on the eastern front right now. Bacchus is hanging out to the south. I can't tell if these guys are raiding us or... Are they raiding us? I honestly can't tell. They're right on the border. I don't know if they're raiding this province, which is desolate, so maybe not. They must be raiding us then. Let's see. Raiding, yeah. So I think we might attack them. I don't like them just hanging out on my border like that. The problem is, they're going to have a lot of cavalry, and that's going to make this really difficult to deal with. Titus Pullo and Tiberius have moved already. Which is a shame because I need him to go deal with those guys. Lucius, we just moved. Appius is off in Iberia, just kind of hanging out. So far, Iberia has been quiet. Public order here has been rough, but for the most part, we've been able to keep it together. We did get into that one scuffle along the coast here where they caught us force marching, but overall, we were able to pull through and win. And then Marcus Justice up in Gaul as well, holding down Colonia Agrippina. We will be seeing a rebellion here next turn, so he'll probably have to deal with that. We also have the Utes trying to come back and attack us. But anyway, that's all we can do this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and end the turn, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, we have some skills to assign. Let's see, you are a governor. In that case, I will take the public order, and probably the public order again. Yeah. Although corruption would be useful as well. Alright, so we have a rebellion attacking us. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out where this is. This looks like the rebellion in Illyria that we weren't able to deal with. So we're going to have to fight this one, otherwise this settlement will get decimated. It may end up happening that way anyways, but our chances are definitely better with me at the helm. Again, they have some really elite units that I don't have access to yet. I wish they would fix that. I mean, obviously at this point they're not going to, but it bothers me when I see that, because if anything, your rebels should be like, you know, less well equipped than you are, because I'm the Empire, they're a faction rebelling from it. So I would think that they're going to be mostly like militia, or maybe just you know, soldiers from the Empire that broke away. I don't have access to Palatina. I don't have access to Balistari. I definitely don't have the Dalmate cavalry, and I don't have any onagers either. So this is gonna be rough, but we'll do our best. Okay, so I've set up as best as I can. I basically blocked off this right here, and then I'm using my infantry to block those two entrances. Cavalry is going to do its best to get after the artillery here, as well as the Balistari. I'll prioritize the artillery first, though. We do have to watch out for their cavalry, though, because that cav will destroy my cav. I'll probably keep this entire battle on 4x, just because there's not a whole lot of things I need to do other than run the cavalry around, and I don't need to micro them that well. I just need to make sure that they hit, you know, the right units. Over here, it's just a matter of sort of waiting and watching. Their cav is going to attack my Legio, and that's probably smart of them, because the spears would have done a lot better against them. So we've completely routed the catapults. Now we're going to go deal with the crossbows. We do need to make sure that we don't get caught up by any heavy infantry, though.
The enemy is at the walls.
Oh man, they're raining bolts on us. You don't really see indirect fire like that with crossbows very often, but apparently that is a thing in this game. Oh yeah, they played that pretty smart. They've got swords on our spears, and they've got cavalry against our swords. But I'm going to do my best to take out these guys. Interesting that they... What idiots. That didn't make any sense. The whole reason the barricade was there was to block them from getting to this entrance. They went around to attack it from the backside. And, cavalry, you need to attack them. You know what? That's fine. As long as you're keeping them from shooting at us.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
How are you guys doing? Not particularly well. I didn't think this was going to be a victory, but I was hoping we'd do a little bit better than this. Swords are getting through the cavalry, though. That's good. My cavalry is gone. We just couldn't isolate the damn Balistari. They smartly kept these Palatina back. Now it's up to the Legio to beat these spears. They shouldn't have any problem with that. The issue here is just a matter of like attrition. Eventually they're going to get worn down to the point where it doesn't matter what they throw at us. You guys are not in a very tight formation there. They are, I think, killing their own units a bit, but I don't think they care. You guys are supposed to be in Testudo, by the way, and you are definitely not. How are we doing here? We are winning. That's good. If you guys can rout them before they rout, maybe we can get some flanking action in here. That'll take a real effort on your part, though, because you guys are not killing them that quickly. Not as quickly as they're killing us. Oh, maybe we are going to get it. Okay, get in there. Oh, they're capping from behind us. Great. This is not going to go all that well for us. These are both heavier infantry units than we just sent in there. Well, let's see. I mean, these are better. I don't know that they're heavier. But at least we hit them in the back. You guys are just going to stand there and guard? Okay. And there's the flank. That's what I was worried about.
Men are wavering.
And this one's over. So all things considered, we didn't do terribly there. We killed about 2 of them for every one of us. We didn't wipe out either of these units, though, although we probably should have. Let's see what they decide to do. They're going to take that as their own, so we're going to have to send somebody in there to root them out, obviously. Let's see. Oh, they want me to defeat the Visigoths for 2,000 gold. Why not? So, let's see here. Unfortunately, I don't really have anybody in the vicinity. I can't just ignore it, though, because they are going to remain hostile to us. So, it's not like they're going to just take this one province and stay. They could, you know, come north and hit us up here. These guys are also continuing to sort of harass us to the point where I kind of need to go deal with them. Let's see. Public order here is not great. That's only going to give me 1 more. How much would this give me? A significant boost, but at quite the cost, and I don't have enough food to offset it. Okay, that's a cattle herd. Good. We got a rally field here. Huh. New faction encountered. We are aware of that. We lost olive oil. That's unfortunate. And, of course, the settlement itself. So, let's see here. We did meet a new faction. Are they hostile to us like everybody else? Yes, they are. Is there anybody that isn't? At this point, even the Franks are falling off. Oh, it's going back up, actually. What I wanted to do was I wanted to try to get them to join one of the wars that we're currently fighting, because that would be the best way to continue to improve our relations beyond what we're already doing.
Now speak plainly, for we are an honest folk and value.
So I was hoping maybe I could get them to join a war there, but it doesn't look like they're too interested in that. Would you join a war against these guys? No? Like, it doesn't matter if they even help. It's just that if we're at war with the same faction, we will continually gain relations with them. I could declare war on the Picts, but that might cause us problems because they could turn the tide over here to the point where we would get overwhelmed by them and the Caledonians. So, kind of a difficult situation up there. Let's see. You guys are cheap. I just need bodies.
To victory!
Yeah, we'll win that. I'm going to auto-resolve it since I can't seem to draw them out. I'd rather not have to deal with the towers if I can help it. But that should be a pretty easy victory. They'll take some losses, but they'll have plenty of time to replenish. And the question is, what do we do with it now? I don't really care to subjugate them again. I think I'm going to loot it and occupy it and then just raise it. Maybe I shouldn't, though. Maybe I should just raise it outright. That will hurt our integrity a bit, but I don't know that I care. Yeah, we gave you guys a chance. You rose up against us. Now you're obliterated.
Commander. At your command.
And you guys can... I can't disband you? There we go. I was like, what's going on there? You need to move. Feel free to go attack those guys. Good job.
We hunger for battle.
And I'll just plant you here.
Call this a
That
garrison.
also leveled up this army. I'm going to take the integrity here because they are getting a little low. And you guys can't move right now, which is unfortunate. But what I can do now is I could potentially declare war on the Picts because the Caledonians are completely gone. But I think I'll give it a turn so that this army is at least a little bit replenished. We are going to need to train up a proper army too. Like, this is half mercenaries. And obviously costing us more than we really need to be spending on it. Okay, over here, you guys need public order pretty badly. So how about a forum? And your food is fine. Probably leave it at that. Let's go with, let's see, 40 food. That's more wealth. This is going to give me more food, less wealth. Let's do that. And squalor is a bit of an issue here. So we're going to open this up and we will build the fountain. And that should help. We do have a rebellion over here. Luckily Titus Pullo is right there ready to deal with it. They're not going to get away.
Leave none alive.
Okay, so there's another one down.
We hunger for battle.
Let's put you back on that city. And, oh, both he and his army leveled up. That's cool. So let's see here. Melee defense and, what do we got? Food. You know what? Replenishment would be useful. Oh, you guys, need upgrades. And then let's see. Integrity is not an issue with this army. Eastern Empires, no. I'll take at least one of those just to open up this tree. And maybe that. I'm just trying to open up different things. None of these are going to be immediately useful. Okay. So let's see here. You guys are doing pretty good on public order at this point. We are going to need to build cattle herds here to help offset the food issue. And I might need one here as well. No, you guys have plenty of food. You just need public order, which is already being worked on. Most of the provinces in this area are fine. It looks like pestilence is an issue here though, so I might need to up this to a bathhouse. And hopefully that can resolve that. That leaves me with very little money left to spend. So let's see. Bacchus, I'm going to have you start marching this way. And you'll deal with them next turn. They don't get free recruits now that they have territory, so they're not going to just keep building up like a random rebellion would do. And then I might need to shift the Emperor south a bit. Let's see. No, you just stay where you are. That should be fine. These guys concern me, though. Without a legion there to keep an eye on them, that could be a problem. And then over here, apparently they are besieging this, even though I have a far superior army. And they're going to run as soon as I decide to do anything about it. Okay, so rebellions are dealt with. Killed several enemies there, apparently. And let's see, I'll do one of each. And then you guys get back here. We are going to need to repair stuff, I think. No, apparently not. However, I am going to need to build... I'll have to build it here. But, they should have a dye works here. I don't know why we don't. But we need sanitation here. So actually that was a waste. I didn't realize It didn't occur to me that I didn't even have any money to spend. But yeah, we're going to need to build a dye works here and then the sanitation building there. Bacchus is coming to deal with those guys. And is that everything? That might be everything. You're just hanging out right there. Huh. I'm not sure.
At your
I definitely don't want to attack them when they're in the water. I'm actually wondering, could you guys get there? You could. And that is an army, not a navy. So let's go crush them.
for honor and glory.
Got you that time. Oh, they wiped out one of my ships. That's ridiculous. There's no reason we should have lost anything to that. I should have fought that one. I guess from now on I'm going to have to do naval battles manually. Because I would have obliterated them with 4 ram ships. But I guess that is no longer going to be an issue if I do it myself. Man, we are having a hell of a time converting them, aren't we? Problem is you aren't leveling up. So maybe I should put you over here for a bit.
I should have worn different sandals.
The thing is, if they're not actively doing anything, they won't level up. So if he's just standing there converting religion, he's not actually going to be gaining any XP. But if he's in our territory, inspiring the populace, for example, he will be gaining XP. So I might need to level him up a bit to get his spread religion aura stronger, and then send him back. But we need to convert them to Christianity, or this is going to be even harder to bring them around. I think we're done with this turn, though. Let's just make sure that we don't have anything going on over here. Veranius is... I'm blanking on words. His loyalty is a bit low. Yours is at 7, which is like the bottom of acceptable. Let's see. You have a bit as well, so why don't you secure... Was it him? No, it was somebody down here, I thought. 10, 8, 10, 10, 7. Did I just go back over him and think I saw a second one? I think that's what I did. Anybody down here? Oh, actually, Bacchus needs it, so I guess... And Titus Polo does as well. I don't have anybody else that can do it, though. So we'll have to wait on that. Okay. I guess we'll end our turn. Oh, Apis Odo leveled up. You're a general. Let's give you some stuff here. Recruitment costs for melee infantry units. Yeah, do that. Not really fighting Romans. That's not going to help much. Not governing. I guess just take that one. And that's pretty good. Oh, we didn't actually assign his points there. I'll do something like that. Alright, so nothing really going on between turns there. It looks like both of our improved loyalty missions were successful. We are going to need to deal with the remainder of these guys, although are they not hostile to me anymore? Oh wait, that's the Danes. I thought we were at war with the Utes. Did I attack the wrong people? Let's see here. We're definitely still at war with them. That's the Danes. Oh, I know what happened. No, I attacked the Utes, but the Utes joined the Kingdom of the Danes, so they're no longer a faction. Interesting. Okay, well, that's good, because it means they're not going to harass us anymore. But the Danes aren't particularly fond toward me either, and it's only getting worse. So it's just as likely that they'll come to attack me next. Let's send our navy home. We'll have to recruit another ram ship. Let's see. That's the one we want. And up here, it looks like the Caledonians do still have an army remaining. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat them with that. I think what I'll do is I'm just going to move over here and fortify. We'll get replenishment from that, and anybody that wants to cross Hadrian's Wall is going to have to go through them, which means that these guys are pretty much just stuck in no man's land up here. I guess they could technically colonize this, but if they do that, I'll just crush them. And then we obviously have stuff that we need to build here. I might need to upgrade that. May need to upgrade this as well. we're slowly getting toward the ability to recruit better units. Obviously, as skirmisher range, especially the 3rd rank one, is really important because we want to recruit ballistari. Infantry grounds would be useful because we get Manalatoy pikes, which are very, very good heavy pikemen, and, you know, so on and so forth. But for now, we are out of time, so I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode, Bacchus is going to go handle, you know, this mess here. We'll probably just conquer these guys again. We've got to deal with the Visigoths so we can get paid. And yeah, I mean, things are actually starting to slow down a little bit. It won't stay that way, but we've got a little bit of a sort of like a lull in the storm, essentially. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Total War Attila with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.